Let's talk to Walker Mehl from Locked On Hornets. Walker, for me, it's like Billy Joel said, a matter of trust in this Hornets team. Let's start with the positive. Why should we trust the Hornets in tonight's play-in game at Atlanta?
You should trust the Hornets' ability to score. They've scored a lot this entire season. They are top 10 in offensive efficiency. And if you look at how they've been able to finish out the season, they've been reaching consistently at least around 115 points. LaMelo Ball has been excellent the last 10 games. He's been averaging over 23 points per contest, been shooting a lot of those and been scoring a lot of those points from three, but shooting at a high percentage. Miles Bridges has really come on strong. PJ Washington has been very good. So you should believe in the Hornets' ability to score, and we'll see if that comes via the three-point shot, whether it's the pick and roll between LaMelo Ball and Montrezl Harrell. There's a variety of ways, but that is something that you can go in trusting the Charlotte Hornets, their ability to put the ball in the basket and at least give themselves a chance against the Atlanta Hawks tonight.
Okay, why shouldn't we trust them, and how much of that distrust from fans might go back to last year's play-in, a blowout loss to the Pacers?
Yeah, it was bad. And just like offense, we're going to go to the simplest terms here of basketball. You can trust the Hornets offensively. Defensively, probably not so much, because they have allowed about 115 points to a lot of their opponents here recently, too, especially the franchises that at least have reached the play-in tournament or the postseason, the playoffs outright. And so if you go back to last year, they allowed a ton to Indiana. A little bit of a different roster makeup this year. Still don't have a center, and that's going to be, I think, the key battle, kind of the game within the game. Can the Hornets win those center matchups? PJ playing small ball, Montrezl Harrell coming in, providing energy, Mason Plumlee doing just the right amount of right things compared to Clint Capella, who's been playing a lot better on the other side. Onyeka Okongwu has given them some really good minutes. I think that's kind of the battle within the game, is what they do at that 5 spot. So defensively, a little harder to trust the Charlotte Hornets on that end.
I do trust that if Trae Young goes ballistic, the Hornets are not going to make it through to the next play-in game. You asked Coach James Borrego last night, why did they have so much success against him, especially last time, held them to 9 points at Spectrum Center. And he was like, Walker, I'm not giving you the secrets, man, but how did they stop Trae Young or at least slow him down?
I was ready to break that story wide open, and James Borrego just wasn't having it. It's so weird. The Hornets are not a good defensive team. They haven't been very good this entire year, but they are the best, literally the best team in the NBA at defending Trae Young. If you go back to the last 6 games, they've held him to the highest field goal percentage of posting it at 45, and everything under that has been around 20, 25. He only scored 9 points in their most recent matchup. I think James Borrego throws a lot of different looks at him. So maybe 2 times down the floor, you're going to throw zone at Trae Young, and then you're also going to try to blitz him, force the basketball out of Trae Young's hands, and once he gives it up, you face guard him, probably with Terry Rozier or a LaMelo Ball, so you don't let him get the basketball again. If Trae Young only scores 9 points or even 15, 20, but he does so on an inefficient night, then you give yourselves a shot, especially stopping Trae Young, only making Kevin Huerter, some of the other supporting cast, to try to beat you. James Borrego and his staff, they've done an excellent job at limiting his effectiveness offensively, and I think that's going to play a huge part in whether the Hornets can win or lose tonight.
All right, Walker Mehl, he always delivers. Check out today's Locked On Hornets podcast to get you ready for tonight's play-in game. Thanks, Walker.
Always appreciate it, Nick. Thanks again.